You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Tropical storm Humberto has made its presence known in the Atlantic, and it's bringing with it the possibility of even more tropical trouble in the coming days. Right now, Humberto is swirling about 500 miles east-northeast of the Leeward Islands. With sustained winds of around 45 miles per hour, it has already been named the 8th storm of the season. What's important is that Humberto is expected to strengthen further. Forecasts suggest it could reach Category 2 or even Category 3 hurricane status by the weekend. While it's anticipated to curve back out to sea, questions remain about whether Bermuda or nearby areas may feel its impact. But Humberto isn't the only concern on the map. Another system, currently called Invest 94L, is brewing over the northeastern Caribbean. At the moment, it's a disorganized cluster of thunderstorms, but conditions appear favorable for it to strengthen. By the time this disturbance moves near the Bahamas later this week or into the weekend, it could develop into a tropical depression, or even the next named storm of the season, Imelda. What makes this situation especially complicated is how Humberto and Invest 94L might interact. Meteorologists are watching closely because several scenarios are possible. In one outcome, 94L could be absorbed by Humberto. In another, the two storms might dance around each other in the Atlantic, a rare but fascinating meteorological event. And in a less fortunate possibility, 94L could head toward the east coast of the United States as a tropical storm next week. For now, though, the immediate impacts are being felt in the northeastern Caribbean. Heavy rainfall linked to Invest 94L is expected in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, with some areas receiving up to 6 inches of rain. That raises the risk of flash flooding and even landslides in steep terrain. The Bahamas are next in line to see effects, and residents along the U.S. East Coast are being advised to keep a close eye on updates. As we head into October, the storm formation zone in the Atlantic naturally shifts westward. This means storms are more likely to develop closer to land, in places like the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean, and the Western Atlantic. Historically, late-season storms can still be dangerous. Just last year, Hurricane Milton struck Florida in early October, proving that even after the peak season, the risks are far from over. So far in 2025, storm activity has been a bit slower than average, with only 7 named storms before Humberto. But the storms that have formed, like Hurricane Erin and Hurricane Gabrielle, have been extremely powerful due to unusually warm waters fueling their rapid intensification. With plenty of warm water still in place near land, the possibility of more strong storms remains high as the season continues. The bottom line: Humberto is growing, Invest 94L is close behind, and the forecast is still highly uncertain. Those in the Bahamas, the Caribbean, and along the U.S. East Coast should remain alert and prepared for updates in the days ahead. Stay subscribed for more videos.